Hey, greetings everybody, it's GleeCon here again with another episode of Lore of Warcraft. On our last episode, we read through how technology exists in the World of Warcraft Dungeons & Dragons campaign setting, specifically with regards to the Horde, how each of the races of Classic views technology and some specific tech contributed to the overall universe by each race. We also been playing World of Warcraft Classic, and we did a doozy of one on our last one, which I've talked about it extensively, but it's our no mage, and she ran through a big chunk of Lochmadon. I would probably say she is probably close to halfway done with Lochmadon in what was really the longest video. Now, I did skip over Earth Fury. I ran him into the Barrens, but unlike with the Orc and Troll, who at least had a couple quests to get started, getting him to Crossroads, the Tauren basically just has one quest, which is go to Crossroads, and it's from a different camp. And then he doesn't have any of those breadcrumb quests that we did with the other two, unless we came from Orgrimmar. So there was nothing really to do for him, even behind the scenes. We will pick up with him the next time we visit the Barrens. We'll see his journey to Crossroads, which is just a quick hop, skip, and a jump. He'll explore the Crossroads for us on camera and do some of the surrounding quests. So meanwhile, we're going to pick up with Shadow Song, our Night Elf Druid, so stay a while and listen as we begin Darkshore. I'm excited to do this one. We also have to look at any quests we missed from Teldrassil, and we'll do that in the flight, because you have to fly over to Darkshore, and we have some quests coming, including a Druid quest. One thing that we did not do is, because of the length of the last one, I thought this one was long. No, this was nothing compared to what it turns out the quests, like the Gnomish one was. But we got this
Hello.
Return to Denelon. We were bringing him back. I don't even remember what it was. Some fungus or something like that. So let's finish out how that quest ended. So Relian sent you to aid me. I'm glad you arrived here so soon. I have discovered something quite disturbing. Great, somebody just walked forward. Mobily. Kind of like a poorly spelled Jungle Book. Thank you, Mobily HC. This rare earth will boo. Okay.
Greetings.
So, Oakenscowl. We actually have another quest. In a cave along the southern bank of the lake, a timberling named Oakenscowl is spreading corruption to all the creatures that make Lake Al-Amet their home. I dared not get too close, but even from a distance it is obvious. Oakenscowl is being poisoned by the largest tumor I have ever seen. I would call it gargantuan even. Shadowsong, you may have already done much to aid my efforts, but I ask of you one more task. Hunt down Oakenscowl and collect the tumor, remove the source of corruption from my home. Oh my goodness. So, we have... Oh, it's right here at the bottom of this lake. That's nice. So we're making her we're gonna make her like a feral druid, so she's kind of just like the hunter was at a loss until he got a pet. The druid here is still at a loss, so she's a little bit rough to level up because she has yet to become gain the ability to turn into bear form. I think we're close to that, but they're making us work for it. So anyway, let's go kill Oakenscowl, turn it back into him, and then we should be able to a hearth skip and a jump over to the Darkshore. While we're flying over there, that's when we'll look at any Teldrassil quests we may or may not have missed. Okay, so we're gonna just get that ready to roll. Okay. I don't remember if I did fishing with her or not yet. I think I did. I think so. What's my cooking? Cooking is pretty high, so to get to 85, I had to have done fishing. Herbalism is getting pretty close. Do I have Journeyman Herbalism unlocked? I do. So everything... Oh, fishing is maxed. I do have to open up Journeyman Fishing. Do I have... I can afford it. So I need to do that. Cooking. No, first aid. For whatever reason, she just has not encountered a lot of linen. I guess you just don't kill a lot of humanoids. Unless she really wanted to farm furbolgs, I guess. Or one of the only humanoid types That's it, really, furbolgs. And a lot of those are in the Ben Ethel Barrow Den, so the opportunity's not been quite there yet to get the linen, but that's okay. Should we kill one just for fun since we're talking about it? Yeah, why not? Okay, so let's spam these guys. She has a decent amount of healing. I do not like the casting. I just don't like the spell list. To be honest, of druids. Don't like it. Not even if you pick balance. So that's the main reason why I'm picking feral for her, and that gives us the bear and cat opportunities. Because they sort of mixed it. Alright, so Oakenheart is Oakenscowl is dead. That hurt me. That was a big hurt, man. So he's already, it says 9+, because he's elite, but he's 9, so we should still be okay. Alright, so I guess if things get bad, I'll use some of my other stuff. I've got potions. I could use my little Timberling pal. Actually, I probably should. So, let's go ahead and heal. Okay. Oh, I should not have done that. Dummy, I'm a dum-dum. I wasted my potion when I was at full life. Okay, so let's just... I think we'll be okay. Luckily, because it's level 9, we should still be okay. There we go. Got it. Okay, so we got the Gargantuan tumor. The thing's freaking gargantuan, man. Why is that guy doing that? I want to see if he lives. He's got 2 people with him, so there's at least that. Should I heal him?
It is too far away.
Try to get close to him. He's got some stunned people.
That spell isn't ready.
He healed himself. He got himself up. Alright. He was okay. But that was definitely dicey. I don't know why you'd go run in there and attack 4. I mean, I guess if you got 2 people in... I think he has that Nature's Grasp, which is good for kiting. I should probably have picked that up. This thing right here. But I feel like I'd rather just suffer a little bit right now. Great. Alright, I guess I'm just gonna kill it. I don't know why I even run from the monsters, having seen like how much grinding is necessary. Come on. Okay, so we're gonna continue to punch and kick and level. That might be a thing too, if we're not close enough to make it worth our while, but I am level 12 already. But we can't, that's why I think she did learn her spells. No, she doesn't have feral. She won't get that yet. So even though I'm level 12, I don't have most of my skills. I don't think I'm missing skills with her. I don't remember being short. I just think I don't have access to a lot. So I wonder if I'll get a bunch, or maybe I bought them. I don't know how it works. Oh, I've got these I can pop on too, but I'll do those when we get to the other spot. Can I make some? Oh, I do. I just don't have vials. Yeah, I don't know why I'm not doing that. I guess we'll go back and do that too while we're one last call while we're in Darnassus. Yeah, so this is weird. My apologies that we didn't technically have Darnassus done. Again, yeah, like I don't know why I worried about. It just felt like it was going to be a little bit of length of time running there and back. Oh, I think it was a night when it was getting very light, and it was a school night, and I hadn't put my son to bed yet. I think that's what was happening. So I was really feeling the pressure, like, let's get this done. That's what it was. So, because otherwise I would have just stayed up late with you guys and made it happen. Today we should not have that problem, because one way or another, I'm not gonna. I'll just cut the Since this one's not tied into another character I did offline, I would just end this one wherever it felt natural. Or if it starts to feel like overly long, like if this one goes another 90 minutes, we'll call it. Okay, so now we can talk to old. Have you located Oakenscowl yet, Night Elf? I knew you were more than capable of ridding the lake of that horrible beast. It is a distressing situation. Oakenscowl was once a grand leader amongst his kind, but corruption does not discriminate between the lowly and the noble. The size of this tumor is quite disturbing, but I must study it to learn more about the disease that upsets the timberling population. Thank you, Shadow Song. Wow, these are both trash. I'm going to take that in case it sells for more. So he doesn't have anything else for us, so we'll go ahead and hearth back. Yeah, we got the sledge too. Naked bot. I see a lot of naked people lately, and I don't think you can transmog, so they must legit be naked. Alright, so let's go to... It's an inn. I want the alchemy supplies, because I think I can actually... There's general trade, enchanting. I just don't remember where alchemy is. This has been... This guild in the corner of the tomb of... Well, my face might be blocking it. Has been... the Tomb of Nezric. They've been advertising a lot as a non-hardcore guild. So... that's a good option. When we get there, tailoring, leatherworking. I already looked at that. Dagnabbit. When I looked at my skills, how did the herbalism? I paid for it to get up to journeyman. That's partly where my gold went. I'm at journeyman with like everything except for first aid. Cooking. I don't think I got anything that can really work there. What's this thing? Vendel's message, but we can't read it. I don't know where the stinking alchemy person is. A deer just walking around town. Oh, of course it is. I need to find a guard. Succeeding in finding where this is. I really thought it was like excuse me, sorry. I thought it was like one of the first ones, but clearly maybe I'm wrong, obviously. Dang. Okay, that's annoying. These people are good. Nothing up here. Guild tabard. Okay, so we are now just hunting for a store that for some reason I cannot. Is it over here? There's Alchemist. There we go. Found it. So for whatever reason, the shop is just not. I don't know. I couldn't see the sign from this side of the road. Okay, so there's the alchemy supplies. Let's go ahead and buy some empty vials. Brew some stuff up. It looks like we can brew. Sure, we could do fortitude. I like that. And we've got plenty. We can build 4 if we go that route. So let's do it. Yeah, why not? Use up our earth root. While it is nice to make the minor defense, I also kind of like this. And boom. What else do we have? We have rejuvenation. Sure, let's make one of those. Put that back in there. Alright, so we're at 65. This is 170. So none of those are even remotely close. Can you train me? No, 80 to get blackmouth oil, which you make from fish. I don't think she trades.
How may I help? Farewell.
Okay, so then let's also go ahead and sell, and then we'll go, which is good that we didn't have to, yeah, we didn't get hardly anything good from that mission there. What does that say? Does that have a timer on it? No. Alright, and we will go to the center where the fishing trainer is too. That's what I missed in the other video also. I forgot to talk to the fishing trainer on camera. I think I just assumed it was like a... the Valentine's Day thing that was going on. Oh, in retail, I've been busting achieves lately. Just try. Today I got, finally, because I wasn't really pressing it in the beginning, but I got the True Friend with Sibelian and Rathion, and for some reason you get 2 achievements for each of those. You get an achievement for becoming True Friend, and an achievement for getting Maximum Reputation, which is True Friend. It comes with a title, so you get 2 titles. So I've got that rep done. I have all the achievements in that done, except I still need to make 15 keys, so I just need to get in a group and make keys one day. I'm sure that'll be fine. I could probably finish it in a couple hours if I just grind it. It's grindy. And I don't really care. I guess maybe there's some point of it. People are always doing, you don't ever struggle. Same thing with, there's where we gotta go right there. Same deal with the elemental overflow. Like, I don't know. I haven't found anything worthwhile other than the mount, which I already have the mount and the pets already. I don't know. Alright, so we don't need... There's no recipes. He has the fish.
Hello.
She's the trainer. There we go. Okay, so we are now in business. We don't need anything else from here. And we have journeyman fishing. So now we can finally go to Ruthrin Village, take the portal, and then take the flight path. When we're flying over, we will look up whatever missing quests are there in Teldrassil that we haven't covered. So I think it's kind of silly. I have to look and see, like, yeah. So 17 minutes in, we are actually going to start Darkshore. Not even really, because we still got to fly there. Alright, so we're going through this pink portal because we're at the top of the tree. I literally, legit, until like a week ago or something, did not realize you go through a portal because everything's up at the top of that tree. And I've flown there like a billion times over the years. Just I wasn't paying attention, I guess. All right, so here's Nessa Shadowsong.
Ishnu Allah.
The fish off the coast of Teldrassil are quite large and robust. Rumors say it is the speedy growth of our new world tree that is the cause.
Okay.
Yes, I have need of a courier who will take a package to Darkshore. Will you help me?
The bounty of Teldrassil.
The fishermen of Ruthrin Village do very well, for the fish here are extremely large and abundant. I would like to compare the bounty here with that of the mainland. I have a collection of fish bones and scales that I would like taken to a colleague of mine in Darkshore. His name is Laird. He is a fish vendor in the village of Auberdine. Bring my collection to our hippogriff master, Vespristus, and speak to him about traveling to Auberdine.
May the stars guide you.
Okay, so cool. She will blow some money learning a couple more fish recipes. Her collection is a spine. It's cool, whatever. Let's just check out the rest of Ruthrin Village. There are, like... Oh, you can't even look at the map. So, it's a little different looking. Oh, that's actually the way we want to go. Than it looks nowadays. I think there are 3 docks now. There's a ship that will take you to maybe Stormwind. We're not going to take it, but we can go check that out. But I'm pretty sure that's where it takes you. We have Airless Amber Skies.
Hello, Shadowsong. I train and care for young hippogriffs here. Feel free to have a look around.
Tell me more about these hippogriffs.
Druids are very sensitive to the plight of all creatures of the world. When it was found that these birds were in danger, we set up a system of rescuing them from the corruption of Feralus. A gnome named Kurgle Cranklehop leads the affair. She collects the eggs and has them sent here where I care for them. We could use more help for our cause, Shadowsong. Maybe you should head over to Gadget Stand and look for Kurgle.
Alright, so that's like way later in the game. Maybe we could work towards getting a hippogriff, but I think it's cute that we have eggs and hippogriffs and baby hippogriffs here. Cool. And Darren Lightwind is a Cenarian lore keeper. He's got nothing else for us. Ugh. And I'm just going to see if there's anyone to talk to. I don't necessarily care about riding the boat. Masochist. I don't want to even get on it to talk. Yeah, it doesn't say, but it must be to Stormwind. Because where else would it go? I guess you could get on the boat maybe and ask. No shadow. Oh, Angel Oakhand is a fisherman down there. I didn't even know that dude was there. Hey bro, what's up?
Alone be with
I can teach you fishing skills. No, you can't. He must be a journeyman because I already know everything he has. Alright, so now we're going to fly on over. Following No Shadow the Priest. Ah, look, Squints can turn into a cat. Ooh, containing the sneeze. Here are some more hippogriffs.
I am honored.
To maintain our link to the mainland, we have hippogriffs constantly flying between Rutherford Village and Darkshore.
Bounty of Teldrassil.
How may I help you? Are you in need of transport? Ah, you wish to get this to Auberdine. Very well.
Flight to Auberdine.
From Rutherford, there are two methods of travel to Auberdine. By ferry and by hippogriff. Both are quick and reliable, but if you have not yet flown to Auberdine by hippogriff, then I suggest you do. It is sound advice to speak with the hippogriff master in every town that has one. Once you speak to the master, you can then fly there from other towns. Here is Nessa's collection. Speak with me again when you are ready to fly to Auberdine and deliver Nessa's collection to Lair.
Good luck, friend.
Okay. So we are going... Oh, he's going to fly us there for free. So that's cool. I don't know why the other guys couldn't do that on those other missions, but... we might have to fly back and forth. But while we fly, now let's take a look at these quests. So we're going to go ahead and look up Teldrassil. Just see if there is a page. Nope, there is one just for Teldrassil alone, but I don't see the quests page. So this is why we had to ditch a lot of these, because if you look, it's a doesn't exist page, so we can simply jump over to the main hub and see if there is a quest. We can just do it by that, and then this is really gonna cut us down. So looks like we have a lot of these. That's the Druid quest, which we've been doing all of that on camera, so we don't have to worry so much about that. They don't even have it by specific class because this doesn't do this. So scanning through, other than this one, which is a level 60 quest, we've done all of these quests. Now, looking over by class, so we will see some of those, I guess. We'll just cover them when we do, because it doesn't have it listed by that. Even though they're in Teldrassil, they would be considered class quests. So we could think about the other class. So if we did warrior class, but then look, we would have to really scan and see. There's no way to scan which ones are Teldrassil only. So we're at a little bit of a loss. We're going to lose some flavor text for priests, mages, warriors, hunters. Actually, can you be a priest? Maybe. Well, you definitely can be a priest. We just saw one. And you can be a hunter for sure. Obviously, you can be a druid. You can definitely be a rogue. Be a warrior. Everybody can be a warrior. Can you be a mage? I don't think you can be a warlock. I don't know if they can be mages this early. I'm not sure. Alright, so here's Calais Moonfeather. So we're going to skip that. There's no quest that we can really do because it doesn't exist in that format. But we're not missing anything major anyway.
The hippogriff is a noble beast, proud and swift. They're an honor to train and can quickly take the rider a great distance.
So we can fly back for free. I love that. Here's Gwyneth
Blylegon.
What brings you here?
May Elune walk with you, Druid. The Temple of the Moon has come to help the troubled citizens of Auberdine. Washed ashore. Majestic sea creatures are known to launch themselves at the Darkshore coastline, beach there until they die. Lately these beasts have been washing ashore in ever-increasing numbers. I've been sent here by the Temple of the Moon to investigate, but the presence of murlocs along the water has made my research difficult. There's a giant creature washed ashore just south of Auberdine that is ringed by the foul grey mist murlocs. Could you go there and retrieve bones from the creature for our study? Okay, that sounds good. So we're going to explore Auberdine, see what's here. Turn in the one quest we have, pick up as many as we can, and do a few. Here's Glubber Blump.
What can I get for you
little
today?
Forrest Gump, Bubba Gump type of kind of throwback or callback. Hi there, I'm Blubber Gump, the family in the fishing pole. I love fishing. The Blump family is known for fishing. My name is Gubber Blump. I fish. There's a kind of fish I like to catch around these parts called Darkshore grouper. I used to go out on boat to fish for grouper, but no boats have been going out since the mean old murlocs moved in. I bet they've been eating up all the grouper too. Say, why not help me catch Darkshore grouper? I'd give you a bona fide Blump family fishing pole if you did. It's a really good pole to catch fish with. So that's cool. So I'm gonna have an opportunity to really get my fish on. Man of girth. Okay, big boy. Let's look in the inn. We have Laird, the fish vendor. Although the coast of Darkshore is more dangerous than that of Teldrassil, many fishers find profit here. Have you come from Teldrassil? Tell me, how is the fishing there? Package from Nessa. Thank you, Shadow Song. She told me she would send me samples of the fish caught near the Ruthven village. She thinks they may be very different from the fish caught there. Why, the jawbone is nearly twice the size of the same fish found here, and these scales are as big as a closed fist. Amazing. Turn to Nessa. I must send a response to Nessa. She'll be very interested to know how different the fish here are from those along Teldrassil's coastline. We can only guess the cause, but it is my suspicion that the World Tree itself is affecting the wildlife around it. Please take this response to Netha. If you wish to take a hippogriff back to Ruthven, then speak with the hippogriff master Calais Moonfeather. If you wish to take the Calais, like Calais Campbell. If you wish to take the ferry, then one regularly departs from the dock to the northwest. So that's what the ferry is. It's not just Stormwind. Let's read his response. Nessa, it is good to hear from you. The collection of bones and scales you sent me was incredible. Never have I seen fish of that size off the mainland. The fishers of Ruthven must pull in easily a ton of fish each day. I envy the size of their bounty, but I am a small bit troubled as well. Could our new world tree make the fish grow to such a size? If that is so, what other effects might it have? Questions to ponder. Laird. You're not wrong, Laird. Innkeeper Shawsey. I'm not going to make this my... Maybe I will, actually. Your body looks worn and your spirit weary. Rest yourself beneath our roof and allow Elune to guide your dreams.
Elune, like you.
We'll make it our home. Taldrin.
Free to browse.
Although I may change my mind. There's a book we can read. Here's a path back out. Looks like... That's where the ferry picks people up, I guess. Cerulean Whiteclaw. For love eternal. In the aftermath of the battles of the Well of Eternity, I heard that Amatharan had been destroyed. Its people dead, including my lover Naya. I would never have thought thousands of years later that memories of Anaya would still haunt my dreams. Wandering the woods of Darkshore in a stupor, I found myself in the ruins of Amatharan, where I saw the haunted spirit of my beloved. She must be freed, but I lack the heart to do it. Her spirit destroyed. Don't worry, we will kill the woman you love. Or I guess kill her spirit. Hobo tax down there. .com. I wonder if you can go out to that. I'm considering doing the druid quest before we fly back. That way we can but we need to earn some money first. What is this? Darkshore Thresher. I don't have a strong desire to fight the thing. Okay, so Auberdine Sentinel are just chilling out there. The Marian, there's another couple. This is an actual dude we can talk to.
I am honored.
On the northern dock, you can board a ship that will carry you to Ruthven village and Darnassus. On the southern dock, you can find passage across the Great Sea to Menethil Harbor on Casmodan. Safe journeys to... Alright, so here it is. So instead of going directly to Ruthven, you can come here. Yeah, there's nothing out there.
And then you could go across to Menethil Harbor, from whence, I guess from there, you could try to go to Stormwind. But for now, there's no direct connection to Stormwind from here. Saturno. Okay, so we still have a bunch more quests to pick up in Auberdine. And I want to do that Druid quest. I want to get that bear form. Oh, that beautiful bear form. Okay. So I think the inn, unless there's somebody upstairs, it's pretty small. I think we looked upstairs. Look at that. Anagirth? Oh, here's upstairs. Whiz bang crank toggle.
Interesting.
I can plug this wire in here, and that will power the Fizzletan gear, but then the Hydroflange will need an alternate power source. Maybe I can... Oh, hello. Hey, want to help me try a new invention? Buzzbox 827. Hey, help me with my latest invention, the Buzzbox. You can talk to people far away. Maybe you've already seen them. They're boxes with levers on them. The only problem is they need constant maintenance. Each one suffers from a different problem, but I made a really smart decision. I placed each one near creatures that have the proper parts to fix that particular machine. Right now, Buzzbox 827 is on the fritz. It's just south of Auberdine, real close. Takes 6 crawler legs to fix it. I'll pay ya.
Right. Greetings.
Also, Gaffer Jacks. I came to Auberdine because of the quiet. I want to invent my inventions where it's quiet, because after a night of drinking, I don't like all the noise of Ironforge. So I took a ship to Auberdine and had a little too much to drink on the way. What's he have in his hand? A wrench. I dropped my box of Gaffer Jacks overboard. I need my Gaffer Jacks. I don't know exactly where I dropped them, but if you fish for them in the ocean, you might get lucky.
Off and away.
We need 8 whiz-bang Gaffer Jacks. So not only do we need all kinds of stuff. So we need Gaffer Jacks. I guess we can get them from fishing.
Feel free to browse.
Alindia has some things, some food.
Good luck, friend.
What else do we have going on around here? Okay, Berithris Moonshade has a quest called Cave Mushrooms. I'm devising a potion that requires rare mushrooms. Mushrooms that grow only in a certain cave. The cave lies behind Cliffspring Falls to the east and slightly north along the mountains. I would go there myself, but I was advised by the Grove of the Ancients to stay away from that place. Our venerable ally says that the cave is the hiding place for new evil in Darkshore. Please, Shadowsong, gather the mushrooms for me. And while doing so, scout the cave to confirm the ancient fears. I will. I feel like that's a harder quest, and also you can tell it's much higher. Sentinel Glyndon Nalshea, the Red Crystal. Hostile moonkin roam in ever-increasing numbers to our east. They once were thought to be gentle, almost mystical creatures. While some continue to hold reverence for them, the safety of Auberdine forces me to keep a more realistic view. I have received reports that moonkin are being drawn to a large red crystal along Darkshore's eastern mountain range. No one has any idea what that crystal is, or even if it really exists. I want you to locate it over there and report back to me what you find. Okay. I will do that. Okay, Archaeologist Holly doesn't really have anything to do for us. There is... So far we haven't had any job people or trainers, but over here we do have a mining supplier. We have a Gorbold Steelhand who will eventually give us a quest. Greetings, lass. If you're looking for the best deals you'll find outside Ironforge itself, then you've come to the right place. Okay, so he has some stuff. And
Great to meet you.
Eliza Steelhand is a blacksmith person.
How are you?
Belgrim is a stone.
Can
This
I
is
help you?
Jenna Lemcanilli. Hello there, my name's Jenna, and you? She's an engineer, trainer,
What
mining
can I do for
trainer,
ya? Great to meet you.
blacksmith trainer. I just can't seem to get comfortable without a sturdy ceiling of granite over my head. All these stars up there, enough to give you the shivers. So this will save you from having to go all the way back to Stormwind. You can get your mining, engineering, and blacksmithing. So that's cool. So you can still work in this area and not have to go all the way back there. So it serves a purpose, rather than just convenience. It's convenience, but a major convenience. Harlan Thorngold sells heavy armor.
I am on.
Maverlin sells leather and also has some recipes. We have Alan Darian
I
Nightsong.
am listening.
Hello, Night Elf. It is a pleasure to make your acquaintance. Easy Strider Living. Do you smell that delicious aroma? It's my secret recipe, Shadow Song. Fresh Strider stew. Delicious. Perhaps you would be interested in learning the recipe. Before I teach you the recipe, you will need to prove that you can handle the beasts. Now, I don't expect you to go out and tame one and ride it back to me, but if you can kill a few and bring back some of their succulent meat, I may be persuaded to show you the ways of Strider's stew.
Be careful.
On it. Valderon has tailoring supplies. Some recipes.
What brings you here?
Ronald Moonbreeze. Needlework requires a steady hand and patience. Above all, patience.
Greetings.
And Sheldon can sell some tailoring type stuff. So this is the second kind of hub area. This is where the professions are. Delmond
What brings you here?
has general goods, nothing we need. Narrow Longclaw, some weapons we're not going to take. And Thunderous Windweaver.
Be with you.
Dark forces encroach upon our borders. Ancient taints surface. New evils emerge to topple the delicate balance of the land. In times of such darkness, we all must be vigilant. But not wear a shirt. We can be vigilant, but chill on the top half of our clothes. Bashalaran. The ruins of Bashalaran to the east are overrun with demonic minions. The sprites and satyrs that have taken up residence in the area feed upon the magical energies of the area. The power is growing from continued exposure. Even with that, I have noticed that there is one shrine they will not approach. On the western side of the ruins atop a small bluff, a strange blue aura permeates. There must be an explanation to the demon's reluctance. I would like you to investigate.
Go in peace.
Wait, the second
What
quest.
brings you
Tools of
here?
the Highborn. Ruin a task, I would ask. Have you seen the ruins of Ametheron? If not, you will find them on the eastern side of the main road, some ways to the south. Once they were the home of many powerful Highborn. Now, they are a testament to the destruction their dabblings produced. I have been told by the sentinels that the spirits of the Highborn persist and that they wield their ancient magical implements. Those relics must be appropriated so that we might destroy them.
Farewell.
We have a lot of quests. We are definitely not doing all of these on this episode, but we will get started with some. We're going to go in order of difficulty, but beginning with that druid quest because I really want that one. I really want that animal form. We can bust out, I guess, some crawler legs and whatever. Gaffer Jack's fishing quest. Here's the last little part of town. Put it over there. Okay, so it kind of connects like a triangle. Tharnarian Tree Tender. Greetings, Night Elf. I am Tharnarian Tree Tender. Plagued lands. A sickness spreads across the Darkshore, gripping the minds and bodies of all it touches. The thistle bears have been hit the hardest by this plague. The once noble beasts are now an instrument of destruction, rabid and frenzied. I may have a cure for this ailment. Take this trap to the forest and lay it on the ground. Any rabid thistle bear that crosses the light shall become docile for a short time. Once the bear is docile, it shall follow you. Lead it back here, Shadow.
Be careful.
Oh, so we need to lead a bear back here, but at least it's just one. Okay, the Grimclaw. That's cool. He actually has Grimclaw captured. I think that's from, what's it? Dunmorag. Here's Terenthis.
Ishnuala.
Shadow Song. I've come to find out how rampant the effects of Felmos are throughout Darkshore. The corruption of Teldrassil and our surrounding lands really concerns the druids of the Cenarian Circle, and all Night Elves. It is my goal to find out why this has happened and to put an end to it. How big a threat? Some of my brethren were rescued from a corrupt Furbolg in Teldrassil, and I vowed to stop any more atrocities before more of our kind are injured or worse. I've seen a couple of hints of corruption in Darkshore already, but I've yet to find any widespread signs. I think it would be logical if the investigation continued with the Furbolgs. Would you find one of their camps and return to me if you see any signs of corruption? Okay, and then the quest says, find a corrupt Furbolg camp. So that's going to happen. Sentinel Alyssa Starbreeze will eventually give us another quest. Alright, so this place is chock full. But first things first. Oh, it's Bashalaran. Well, I want to go here. So we'll fight as necessary to help us, stock up for the other quests. But we are gonna head straight out
And over... I want that druid quest. Look at this giant quest list. It's crazy. Okay, so we're in Darkshore. Oh, that's not it. That's the far one. We want this close one. That's even better. Okay, I'm tempted to like minimize this. It's pretty big, but I kind of like having it. Can I move it? Oh, I can just right click it and turn it off. Why is it like so far over in the middle? That's weird. Okay. I mean, it'll kind of, I think, still, if we hover. We don't. Oh, it did say we needed Thistlebear for that one quest. There's Moonkin. Yeah, see, I don't know. Oh, this is where we go for the body and heart. Yeah, it's just too much quests. Alright, so let's try it out. We're going to fight our way in by fighting these Moonkin. And this should level us up too, which is going to be good. I mean, I like that I have the thorns. Nice. Save some of that mana. Okay. Sure. Let's eat the bunch of meat while we're sitting here. Kill this young Moonkin too. Why not? Can eat these spider kebabs as well. See, this is like a... I just feel like we're like a less effective shaman. Like, the magic is... We have more mana, so we are definitely more caster type, but we're worse in melee. We have more healing. Oh, the light feather. I should save those to send to my freaking mage. This is the Moonkin Stone. What were we supposed to do here? I forgot. Oh, use this thing. Cenarian Moon Dust. Okay. And then what? Whoa! Okay. Alright. Didn't realize that Luna Claw was coming to attack. I guess I forgot. It's been a while since we picked this quest up. Luna Claw's got some, like, fierce teeth. And Luna Claw Spirit. The slain spirit of Luna Claw stares at you intently as though wanting something from you. You have fought well, spirit. I ask you to grant me the strength of your body and the strength of your heart. Okay, so the spirit looks intently into your eyes and grasps your hand. You feel a warmth shoot through your body, almost knocking you to your knees. As the warmth passes, you feel the slight presence of an earth sign spirit within your being, bolstering your resolve. Where is Nessa? No, wrong one. Where is this one? Where do we go back? Darnassus. Okay, so now we have 2 reasons to go to Darnassus. And even though I did change my Hearthstone, it feels like a pain now. Probably should have kept it there. Don't chase me, Moonkin. Stay off me, bro. Yeah, that's why I want that Nature's Grasp, because then when you're kiting like this, they'll just get caught by entangling herbs some of the times, or well, not herbs, vines. Okay, so now we're gonna go back and turn in the little flight quest that we were doing and get bear form, I hope, for the love of goodness. So let's go back and fly there, especially since it's free. And then we can we even hearth yet? No, we still have half an hour left in our Hearthstone, so we are ferrying back and forth. Ferrying all over the place. What's Grove of the Ancients? So that's another short one. Way down there? I don't want to do that. That's too much. Even though it's like a low level, I don't want to go down there. Like, what kind of quests are down there? I guess nothing. I guess we can make a journey and just do it, but I don't want to... I don't really want to open up a bunch of quests for that yet. Because we already have so stinking many right now.
I am honored.
Alright, let's fly back. Luckily it's a quick flight, and we'll drop off the little fishing things. That will just accomplish the purpose of that. I don't know where we are silver. We're gonna probably have to do some quests in order to... Oh, I should have gotten these. We'll pop those when we come back. Got to turn on trivial quests with this character. Yeah, so we have to turn that one in. Is the other one in Ruthven Village? I don't know. Yeah, so Nessa, that one's in Ruthven Village proper. We'll get a little bit of silver more. Yeah, right now I don't even know that we have enough for 1 power. Bummer. Unless, like I said, unless we... Oh, I don't think we learned them because my spellbook's not even available. If you look at the book, I don't even have feral skills listed. Good. So I don't know if there's any powers to learn. I'm sure the bear form itself will be free. Maybe it'll toss us the few moves. Alright, so we've done this kind of running around Dink and Duncan. When we go back over, we'll probably bust the little first couple low-level ones out of the way just to get them done. But here's Nessa, Shadow Song. Just to get some started, but it's a ton, Darkshore.
Elune Adore.
Shadow Song, you're back from Auberdine. Did you speak with Laird? This is very interesting. The fish here are large, but I didn't think the difference in bounties between here and the mainland was so great. There must be a reason for this. Well, thank you, Shadow Song. I will discuss with the villagers the news you brought. Perhaps one day we will find the root of this oddity, but until then we shall reap its benefits.
Okay, so I did hit this. I'm taking this now. Which is, since I'm going to be getting my power, now I'm even like, yeah, I don't even have like a sadness about it. I don't need the kiting that much. Alright, so we're gonna go up to the druid, hang a left. We only got a couple silver, so that part's a bit of a bummer. What can I make? I could make some minor defense or minor healing, and actually I should make the minor healing and minor defense, so I can make a decent amount. But I'm not going to. Alright, I'm just going to save. We need herbalism. Oh, yeah. Light feather. Okay. Do we have to go up the ladder? I think so. As we just jog around back and forth. There's our master.
How may I help?
You have finally taken your large step into a much larger world, Shadow Song. I sense the teaching of the great bear spirit within you. And I sense that you have received the strength that Lunaclaw possessed. There are no further obstacles in your way. Let me now teach you what it means to be a druid of the claw.
The stars guide you.
Yeah, brah brah. So I did gain bear form, growl, and maul.
Ishnu Allah.
So I can learn for a total of 11. I can learn Demoralizing Roar or Enrage. I'm going to learn Demoralizing Roar first. And this is, so now I just need like 2 more silver. I got to make it happen. Let's see if there's a shop down here. I need it. I don't care. I'll sell out to the man here.
Ishnu Allah.
Well, I need the fishing pole, so I can't sell that. Oh, boom. I'll sell my bandages. No sweat. Okay, now I just need 20. Okay, I need 12. No, I don't want to sell that. That's not enough, so there's no point. Okay, I'll sell that lion strength. Cool. Alright, so that is enough. Just so I can save. Now I can get enrage.
Farewell.
Yeah, baby. Sweet. I had all this extra troll's blood too. Okay, so now, when I'm in bear form... Oh yeah, baby. Oh yeah. I'm a freaking bear. I look hideous. That's like a bat bear. Alright, so... I have demoralizing roar. It's basically like tank form. So it makes them weak. Okay. I have enrage. It reduces my armor. Oh, dire bear is a thing. Okay. Those are various buffs. I can generate rage, but my armor goes down. So basically, do I want to be... It's like attack versus defense. Okay. Growl is a taunt. Alright, I'll kind of tack that on the end, even though I really kind of like it. And actually, I don't even need this. And then Maul. Increases the druid's... Yeah, that one's actually your main attack one. Yeah, it's kind of tough. Like, normally I would take this move and stick it up here, but since it's a bear form only move, my hotbars would be totally different if I was doing this on my own. If I was using like Helm UI. Love it. So you have to be out of that form though to do things like buff yourself. Go buff yourself. I'm not like fat, slow or anything. This is the weirdest looking bear I've ever seen. It doesn't even look like the bear is in the game. Yes. Is it faster to swim that way? I don't think so, but it feels like it. Alright, so now we're going to fly back over and just do a couple quests now that we actually have bear form. I love that. And why am I going to be sticking to bear form? And that's because of this. We have the reducing of the cost of Maul, Swipe, Claw, and Rake. So I have Maul. I don't have any of the others yet. What does it take? Oh, I see. I don't have...
I'm listening.
It does take mana to switch back and forth. Good to know. So I can't just be swapping back and forth willy-nilly. It actually takes mana. And then when you're in that form, you don't have to worry about mana because you have rage like a warrior. You're basically like warrior tank mode. Alright, so we're flying across the sea to Auberdine. Let's see, let's plan out what we're going to do. We'll do this Buzzbox quest because it's already a low-level quest. And then after that, we have... I am considering going to the Grove of the Ancients. Oops. So I guess we'll do that. We'll kind of just make our way down and see if we get any random things. And then we'll do like a couple of the level 12. We'll fish for the Gaffer Jacks. We will fish for... What's the other thing we're fishing for? We can get the Strider meat. I thought there was one where we were actually literally just fishing for some grouper or something like that. Family in the fishing pole. Yeah. Oh, that's 14. Okay, but we'll be killing two birds with one stone, even though that's higher level. Okay. Look, there's more quests available. All of a sudden, oh, because we leveled up to level 13. So now let's go pick up these other couple little quests here too. Deep Ocean, Vast Sea. So we did open up a couple others. Just pick them all up. Let's just do it. And I mean, we have 13 out of our 20 quests slots open. We're about to pick up 2 more, so we're going to be at 15. So we're going to run out of stuff to get quests soon.
Great to meet you.
Off the coast of Darkshore to our north are 2 wrecked ships, the Silver Dawning and the Mistveil. Some time ago, both ships ran afoul of the blasted Murlocs as they sailed across the vast sea into Auberdine. They now lie at the bottom of the ocean as trophies for those fiends. Both captains didn't make it out that night, and their logs and other effects are still below in lockboxes. I'd like for you to recover them for us. It mean a lot to the crew members still around these parts.
Be good.
Okay. Alright. We got all kinds of missions around us.
What brings you here?
Not him.
Be careful.
Who is it? Is he maybe upstairs? This is a high-level quest. The Tower of Athalax.
What brings you?
Alphalax.
Hail, young night elf. I'm Elissa Starbreeze, and it is my charge to protect Auberdine from harm. To this end I sent Balthul Shadowstrike to observe the strange happenings around the Tower of Althalax to the northeast. It is past time that he should have returned. I worry that he has encountered some unforeseen danger in the forest. I would be most appreciative if you would find him and see if he is doing well.
Okay. Alright, first, let's go kill some crawlers all along the shoreline. We'll just sort of make our way to the south if we happen to get any other good things going, then we'll get some good things going. I don't know if I want to, like, I guess I would bust the rage out, then hit the demoralizing roar. Yes. Okay, we need these crawlers. Looks like people have been murdering them already. But that's the one we're going to work on. We're going to do, like I said, we're not going to do a million quests because it's already been a pretty good amount of time just us running around getting our feet wet. But, there's one down there. Okay.
I need to get closer.
Okay. Yeah, so it's not all right. Okay. I mean, this is a low-level thing. Okay. I mean, that was cool. Whatever. We didn't get anything like that we needed, but... Oh, look, there's the bones. This is where the Murlocs are at, yeah. But they're, like, dead. There's so many people questing around here. This is gonna be easy. Where am I getting the bones from? We're opening up this sea creature's bones. Delicious. Oh, let's put some of our potions on while we're questing. Why not? At least that one. No, let's do that one too. There is that. Okay. Why not? Okay. Okay, so we're just slicing up these people. It's kind of basically like heroic strike. Okay. Oh, there's some strangled kelp, I guess. I wonder if we'll ever get like a travel form. I wonder. Probably, I would imagine. I don't know if we're gonna get like. Oh, I don't have enough herbalism for that. Too weak. What does it say?
I'm out of range.
85. Good to know. So now we know 85 before I even have to bother with the strangled kelp. Alright, so we do need these dumb crabs. Okay. I guess, yeah, I'm going to save up first for demoralizing roar each time, and then I will worry about... I guess I really don't need that. It's running from me. Little jerk. I mean, I guess I could switch back over and like Moonfire or whatever when things start running away. Now remember, if we get far enough south where we're parallel with that one quest, we might as well just turn it in.
Not enough rage.
Okay. No, don't go in the water. Okay. Barbaric cloth bracers doesn't seem to be... Oh, so here's where you can actually fish in the school for oily blackmouth. You know, come to think of it, we haven't seen any schools. But that will be good for our alchemy. Look, there's Helen Gale song. But I'm not going to worry about the fishing in the pools or anything right now.
Can I assist you?
He sells... Let's see. I think he sells clam chowder. I don't have enough. I can't mess around with that. I'm broke. Floating debris. I could definitely do some fishing in this. Okay. Like, I guess I should just be busting that out whenever and not saving it. I don't know. Yeah, I need some kind of, I don't know, roots or something. That's where I can get that clam chowder. And I'm going to save, I guess, I don't know if the clams are going to stack, so if they stack, I'm going to save them. If not, then there's no point. We'll just keep on keeping on. Did I get any clam legs, claws? No, I have not gotten any crawler legs yet. So this is the grindiness that is freaking classic. We've killed all these, and we haven't even gotten one yet. Alright, we don't need those murlocs for anything. We're still not even having to run offshore because I don't want to kill a bunch of murlocs right now for no reason. Well, not no reason, but... There was a Strider, which we do need those. Twilight Vale. Twilight Shore. We just don't want murlocs. Well, maybe we will eventually, but what we want is... stupid crawlers. Doesn't help that so many people are out there killing them. There we go. Okie dokie. Murder some more. Yeah, so freaking grindy. It's not running at least, that's good. Okay, so do they stack? No, they don't. Good to know. The clams do not stack, so you gotta open the meat every time. Alright, so now let's try killing two at once and see how we do. See how it goes. This was a good idea, bad idea, I don't know. Seems like a bad idea. I'm gonna bust one of those. Yeah, let's bust one of that open. Oh my gosh. This was a terrible idea. I died. So, even in bear form, you cannot survive fighting even two crabs at once. And look how freaking far away it spawns us from our corpse. I wouldn't have even tried that if it was hardcore melee there, but that's another thing that just makes it so grindy. Not only does it take freaking 10 kills to get a single drop on any quest item, not only that, it also, you can't even kill two people at once. Ridiculous.
Not even popping multiple potions. For donk. I mean, maybe if I build my skill set up, like more, like I don't even know how the heck that does worry me. How the heck are we going to be able to do dungeons? Unless you fight one mob at a time. Like, I do not know, even with a healer and a tank, like, I'm level 13. My other tank warrior, he just now got protection mode, but what is he really doing that's so special that's tank-like? I don't know. Alright, we'll go back to killing these dumb crabs when we get there. We're close to walking over there to the Grove of the Ancients. I mean, this is fine. It's just grinding. That's what it is. So we got to get right into the grind. So that's why, I mean, really, we're not going to get a lot. We'll do this, maybe we'll do the fishing quest. Depends how long these stupid crab claws take us. They're absurd. Absurd. Okay. I couldn't even kill the one. I'm so freaking annoyed. I mean, sure, I guess they're level 13, but I don't care. Yeah, let's get my buffs going. And my thorns was off. Like, that's little dumb things like that. Sure. Now I don't have enough mana to turn into a bear. Of course not.
My mana is low.
Ridiculous. Okay. Make it weak. Yeah, we don't get a bleed or anything like that. Defense skills increasing. I guess that's good. Yeah, I guess I can spam Maul because I've made it so cheap, so there's that. Alright, so let's heal myself back up. Okay. Now I don't have enough to turn into a bear form. Stupid. Okay. Alright. Just claw their faces off. I guess I can eat some spiders. I wonder if I can do it while I'm in bear form. Oh, yeah, that's level 14. Nice. Okay. Alright. But again, we just killed 2 more crawlers. Not a single leg. They have 8 each. Or at least 6. I can't tell what they have. If they were like real crabs, I guess they would have 4. Okay. And yeah. No. So killing crabs is what we do. High crawlers. I guess they're basically crabs. Yeah, they are. Finally got a leg. Alright, 5 to go. Let's do some healing here. I'm going to continue working. I mean, I do think part of why the crabs I'm fighting right now are a little bit tougher is because we are far down the coast. And I'm doing that... Oh, he resisted my spell. Jerk. I'm doing that partly because I want to... I want to get to that one quest, which I think is just going to be a breadcrumb, and then... Like, I don't know if the quests that we open up will be within quest level, or if there will even be more than, like, 1, or what the deal is. Okay. And here we go, fight more crabs. That's what we do.
Need more rage.
Yeah, and so here's the part where I guess making a video playing Warcraft Classic is just... What are you gonna do? Somehow
make the grind exciting. And whatever, it's okay. Which, this is fine, like, mindlessly playing a game, doing this, like, on my own, whatever, it's the end of the day, end of a work day, I can go and just mindlessly grind crabs, that's cool. Just so long, like, it's... I think, as much as people, like, harp on retail now, and I had a viewer mention something the other day called Turtle WoW, I think is what he said it was called, and I looked it up, and it looks like it's people that basically have taken the WoW engine and frozen it in time, and they've built on more quests and stuff, and made it their own thing. But it looks like it's just a WoW Classic in perpetuity, which is cool. And I could see there's something. There is. Wow, this thing is very strong. I was not ready for that. That thing. I didn't realize that was... We're getting, like, into the far... The crabs are too strong down here. So, let's cut over at this point, and then we'll make our way back up the shore. I'm not fighting level 16 crabs. It's ridiculous. Yeah, so... But over here, they're 13. So, even if you just come inland a little bit... I don't know why those crabs... Here's his... Forest Strider. Oh, that's level 16 too, though. Weird. So the bears are still fine, but now you're starting to get the smattering of higher level characters throughout. Oh, my herb finding. That's why I'm not seeing any. Let's turn it off. So now we're on the Wild Bend River. Herb is right here. It says there's something here. What is it? A briar thorn, which I do want. Oh, I can get that too. That's what you use with your light potions to make whatchamacallits, the medium potions. Okay. So we need to continue to push our way and just talk to this guy and figure out what's up. I wonder if he has a flight path. No, he does not. Moonstalker. Panther. That's cool. I don't even really want to explore too much. Oh! Unless I was just... That Moonstalker was all on me. Jumping out of the shadows. So we found the Grove of the Ancients. Okay. Cool. And that's all it really is a grove. And it probably only made this level 11 because it's just a breadcrumb. They didn't want to give you too many. So we have Tiania, food and drink person. We have
My goods are of the
Ulana.
highest quality.
Alright, we can sell... No, we can't. I'll sell that pearl, I don't care. Sell some of those clothes. Fish bones and such. Okay, and we got this crawler legs, meat going on. Alright, cool.
Good luck.
And what's old Onu say?
Oh dear, how will Onu assist you? Ah, thank you, Shadow-Song. It is strange, though. The Archdruid always seems in such a hurry. The forest knows that all shall come to pass in the appointed time. Shando Stormrage understood that.
That's it. So it's just a breadcrumb to kick you down, but literally does nothing else? Now, I expected at least one quest. Fetch quest, something. But no. Just, hey, go down there and figure it out. Alright. Hey, cool, that's fine. So let's just fight our crabs, and that'll be it for today. Let's get grind out the rest of these crawlers, and that will be this Lore of Warcraft. We didn't finish a ton, but at least we got through the first couple levels of quests, so we can really get into the level 12 stuff. So we'll kick off, we'll do some fishing. I might even do that one off camera. Depends on how I feel. And maybe not. Because they're quests, so I might do it on camera, but it's fishing, so it's boring as heck. It's even more boring than grinding out crabs. So kind of tough to decide what we're going to do, but they're both level 12, right? No, one's level 14. Thanks. I'm just too busy looking at the quest list and letting these things attack me. Come on. Please don't give me a third bear. Fourth! Oh my gosh. Bears. Don't. No, tiger, no. I can't eat this while moving? Jeez Louise. Oh, I forgot I have that mega heal. Well, that's... actually, that's the better one. I need to be doing that. Regrowth is my better heal. Okay, back to the beach. Throw that back on there. Let's go find these crawlers and fight them. Oh, we got a food crate? I almost don't even want it. I don't need food. Drinks? Sure. I did not want to refresh that, actually. That was a mistake. Okay. So, back to fighting the crawlers, and we'll head back up the coast and fight as many as we can. We need 5 of the things. The drop rate stinks, but at least we... There we go, we got a second one. In business, baby. 4 to go. Okay, and we did get bear form, so we finished this quest. We did the breadcrumb back and forth. We actually wrapped up a couple quests in Teldrassil, so that's also why this is feeling like it's a little bit low. We're not a lot done.
Have a target.
Yes, there we go. The drop rate's kicking up. We got a little bit lucky RNG now. I don't want to fight that Moonstalker. 3 to go. We're halfway through. Then we came and we did the Druid quest and then ran and turned it back in. So kind of like a twofer there. Or maybe it's just a one and done, but it was so the breadcrumb, you know, that's technically like 4 quests. It involves flying. We had the Druid quest, which was go get that and then travel far back. We finished the one that we were turning in for the plants, and then beat the Oakenheart guy. That gave us a couple there. And then now we've also done the breadcrumb that made us walk all the way down there, and the...
Not enough rage. We need more rage.
This crawler claw. So, it's not that bad. Okay, so let's use this mega heal and see how that goes. Yeah, see that bust. Boom, boom, boom. Oops, dang it, that's not what I wanted.
I'm out of range.
Oh, here's one right there. Okay, let's see how long it's going to be for us to get... No, it's not letting me change it in the middle of fighting. I like that. How fast we can, between the low rage cost and using that in-rage move. Like I was saying, that would be... That would stink. See, that's just one of those things. So my game got... How does your game get uninstalled, first of all? How do you just... Whoops, my game got uninstalled? It doesn't say accidentally either. There we go, 4 legs, 2 to go. So maybe we just had some bad RNG in the beginning. Or maybe we need the ones that are a little bit closer. But yeah, like... Ooh. Oh, and a fish out there. A high-level fish. Yeah, so there are... level 16's just kind of chilling out here. I guess the other cool thing about the bear form is now I'm not using my mana. So that is cool. So I can essentially just play and do what I need to do. Heal in between every fight, so I don't have to worry about resources.
Not enough rage.
Why am I not generating rage? Yeah. There you go, only one to go. I think I just am spoiled because when I'm using that rage. Okay, so we're gonna get this going. Bam, bam, bam. I'm just watching that as it slowly heals me. I like it. I'm wondering about moving my heals up to my hotbar. That might be smarter. We'll have to see. That might be the smarter move, especially as I get more offensive moves to fill this hotbar up. That might be the move to go to right there. And sweet, yeah. So all right. I guess I was just getting terrible RNG. I feel a lot better now that yeah, why not? And since we're gonna pretty much wrap it up, we can Hearthstone back right to Auberdine, save ourselves a couple minutes of walking time. We're gonna put one more into that soon too. Let's go ahead and turn these in now, or this one in. Well, it says that we have two to turn in. What's the second one? Washed ashore. Oh, the bones. I forgot that we picked that one up too. What level was that one? That was a level 13, but it was so easy to do while we were down there.
It is only recently that these creatures started landing on the coast of Darkshore in such alarming numbers. I can't help but think that this is an ill omen of some sort. Recovering a sample of that creature's bones to the south would help us in Darnassus assess the situation. I hope the Murloc did not give you much trouble in collecting this for us. I will be sure to get this on the next Hippogriff to Darnassus. The Temple of the Moon has given me some funds to hand out for assistance. Please have some with our thanks. Your success here emboldens me to offer you a chance to aid the Temple of the Moon further if you're interested.
Sure. Honored with Darnassus.
That beached creature is not an isolated incident here in Darkshore. There are more along the coastline and even in the water. I would like for you to investigate another one that we know of. This one was reported to be in the water due west of Auberdine, close to a sunken vessel. Return to me with anything that you may recover that would aid our research. Also, in your travels you may find other creatures. By all means, if you should discover anything, then please bring it to our attention.
So she's just basically saying, go up here. No, that's the swimming guy. Go right there. Sea turtle remains. We'll come out to that one in a minute. Let's go ahead and turn in. Oh, here's the box. Buzzbox 1. Buzzbox 827 sits with an eerie silence. A single flashing light indicates that it needs 6 crawler legs to be placed in its holding box. As you place the crawler legs inside the machine, you hear gears begin to grind. Judging from the banging sounds coming from the buzzbox, you believe the crawler legs are being put in their proper place. Soon the machine begins to hum, and you hear a tiny voice calling out from within.
Hello? Hello. You fixed it. This is Whizbang, by the way. Thanks a lot. Hey, you wouldn't want to fix another one, would you?
Buzzbox 411. Tiny voice crackles from deep within the machine.
Whizbang here. The next buzzbox is north of Auberdine on the beach. So that buzzbox is number 411, and it needs 3 thresher eyes for its repairs. They're just off the coast. The Darkshore Threshers. Sorry about that. Just like the last time, when you give the buzzbox the goods, it'll spit out your reward. What? No, I'm fine.
He's fine and dandy. Whaling Caverns? Why are we recruiting for Whaling Caverns? Guess because that level. Look at all these things. It's like gross. It makes me. I don't know why that just gave me like this creepy, like a ridged back or something. All right, let's fish a little bit. We'll get it started just to see what the drop rate is on this. And so, what do we need from fishing? We need 8 gaffer jacks, and we also need 6 Darkshore groupers. So we're going to see... Got 1 Darkshore grouper right off the bat. Love it. And what we really want is the Gaffer Jacks, actually. So we'll just do a few minutes of chit-chat as you can kind of see how it goes. Yeah. But there's not a lot to this. You just watch the young lady here. Okay, we have a second. So it seems as though the Darkshore grouper drop rate is none too shabby. At least thus far, that's what we're noticing. There's the third. Yeah, we're getting one every time we drop a line, and maybe that's all that is. Maybe there's no. We can eat it. Maybe we can't even fish up the gaffer. That's a regular rainbow fin albacore, which, yeah, actually I can cook those. Good too. So I'll be able to get some cooking going on as well, but there is a chance that the old Gaffer Jacks are kind of toast. But if we're going to have a 1-to-1 drop rate, we can at least finish Darkshore grouper. Well, that's fish. Don't jinx myself now, but we're getting... Leather skin mackerels, useless to us. Hindleton. Okay. Well, we had a good... Boom. We got... Plopped in and got 3 back to back. But now we've just hit 3 that are not, so... the RNG gods are out there trolling me today. With the crabs and the... There's a 4th Darkshore grouper, but again... So we've done 7 fishings and we have no... Kreml Jacks or whatever they're called. He says he doesn't know where he dropped it either. That might be like something else to look into. Or it might just be, I'll have to look it up really after. And again, that might be something I do off camera and I'll just turn it in with us next time. That's okay. Yeah, we're doing good on the Darkshore grouper. So what I will do is, if I get no Apple Jacks or whatever they are, Gaffer Jacks, but I get all the Darkshore grouper, we'll turn that in, we'll fish a couple times and see if then they start dropping. I took a ship to Auberdine. But from where? See, that's key information. Okay, so the Darkshore grouper's gone. He did say that is going to allow us to get a new fishing pole. So I do like that.
How are ya?
There's plenty of good dishes to use Darkshore groupers for. They're good to eat, but I think it's more fun catching them. You caught any Darkshore groupers yet? Them's some real nice groupers, Shadowson. Thanks for helping me out. At least as good a fisherman as my cousin Gronblump. She also has a beard and she smells kinda funny, but that don't do nothing to stop her fishing. I reckon you have what it takes to use a Blump family fishing pole. And it gives you +3 to fishing, as well as doing actually like
Watch your back.
better damage. So we are going to equip the Blump. He has a separate, an additional quest. Because I got some extras with me. If you pay me back what I paid for them, you can have one. I got some bait too.
Safe travels.
So we're gonna just drop a couple lines in to see if we can actually get the Gaffer Jacks. Now that I have +3 to my fishing, with a Blump family fishing pole, but I am not optimistic. I don't see. There we go. We got a Gaffer Jack. Okay. So maybe they... Oh, but I also got a Darkshore grouper. Interesting. So maybe the drop rate is just abysmal. No, now we're getting Gaffer Jacks left and right. Maybe I just needed higher fishing. I don't know if I can... I don't think I can cook Darkshore grouper. So we'll just keep an eye out for that. I mean, if I'm going to have better RNG on the gaffer jacks, I'll be okay with wrapping this up too, so we can just do this together right now. But if it takes us more than a few minutes, then I'm out on that one. There's some bones we can sell. Yeah, clean fish bones. I can cook the crawler claws. Need 6 more gaffer jacks, but we just got a couple in a row, so that's good. I really don't mind fishing in WoW. I think there's not really... I like it like this. I like the old school, where you had to like reach a certain level to fish in the different zones and so on and so forth. Give us some quests for fishing. No, it's not really like that. It's like there's no point to really fish outside of pools, so you're really just looking for the pools to fish in. The current quest, or the current fishing, I don't know. They give you the ability to set nets, which basically fish for you. And you can turn those nets in for rep, which that's cool. Basically once a week. So you can get 500-600 extra rep, although you need a ton. You need 2,500 every level for the new Tuskar. I'm not maxed with any of them yet. I'm very close to maxing out the Marakai, the Centaur. Because they only have 20 ranks as opposed to the 30 for the other two. I'm about level 22 or 23 in reputation with the Centaur and the Tuskar. But I'm like 18, give or take, right around there. Dang. So I got lucky with the 2 gaffer jacks in a row, and then now it's pooping a little bit. Hopefully, as our fishing goes up, that gets a little better. That's my hope. Don't need all this Darkshore grouper. I don't know that there's a Darkshore grouper recipe. I'll look that up too. I'll cook and sell all that stuff off screen. But yeah, it's looking like it's gonna... It's really hoping. There's the third one. Thank goodness. I was hoping we'd be able to bust this one out in a few minutes, but this is it. Yeah, this is the channel. You want to tune in and watch someone fish on World of Warcraft Classic. You tune into the right channel. This is it. This is for you. But yeah, on retail, I think we were saying earlier, how on retail, or somebody, not somebody, not just anyone, numero uno fan, was talking about how grindy the game is after watching the last video, and it is, this game is so grindy, and I was, you know, I play retail every day, even if I'm always doing that on the side. I try to do my dailies and world quests and work a little bit on reps and do a little... okay, we're halfway done with the gaffer jacks. More than anything else, I would consider myself an achievement hunter. And for achievements, I specifically focus on quests. Probably not too surprised, considering what I've done as my channel and my project here is do something where I do every quest in the game. So I think I mentioned this on a previous episode, but if you look at Guilds of WoW, last I checked like a month ago, I was ranked number 5 in terms of unique quest, or number 4 in terms of unique quests completed. So everything else I'm in the 7,000 whatever, but that's one thing. So if you want, if I want to claim to fame that could draw people to this show, I am in the top 5 people out there, in terms of having come close to doing every quest in the game. Every unique quest. I'm assuming that has to include world quests, dailies, repeatables, obscure ones, and because that's what I do. I will thoroughly travel, grind, use databases, research, cross-reference, just like I did in making all the books on this show. I do all the quests. That's what I do. So when I play this game, there's a lot less quests, but man, they really milk it by making it grindy. All right, 3 more gaffer jacks to go. By making it take so long. And I guess they just don't have to do that anymore, because if you really wanted to, there are so much content you could do now that by the time you finish doing it all, it would have taken you so long, you can go do it again. Heck, you could do it the other faction, and there's enough of a difference. You can go from Alliance to Horde. Which is what we're going to do slowly. If you think about it over the course of this channel, that's what we're going to do. We're going to hit every quest, every version, every class quest, every Alliance, every Horde. So it might not always be interesting. Sometimes it might be us fishing for gaffer jacks. But it will be everything for what that's worth. It is an experience to where we will leave no stone unturned. Now, not all experiences are creator made. There's a world, there's a plethora of content out there that is player made. For instance, there's the Turtle Warcraft, Turtle WoW, but also the experiences you get from grouping up, from doing PvP, from being on Discord, from running epic just like on the Millicent episode. The game didn't make that. Another player in the world jumped off the cliff, saved my butt, and that honestly was probably like in my top 10 moments of all time, having played Warcraft for almost 20 years. That's up there, probably my top 10 moments of all time. That was just so epic. I was talking about it at work to people that don't even play the game. I must have told the story at least 4 or 5 times the next day. It was just so awesome. It's not as fun to tell it to people at work though, because like they don't play this game. So you have 6 to go. I mean 6 done, 2 to go. Because so there's so much like you have to explain, like what is Loch Modan, what is hardcore, why does that matter, do you explain what a Threshodon is? Do you just, oh, 1 more to go, heck yeah. So there's all that just kind of makes it not as fun to tell the story, but I still enjoyed it, and I still had people like appreciate just how cool it was. Our fishing's also jumped up to 99 in all this experience, so that's nice too. And as we search for our last gaffer jack. But I appreciate you guys, the listeners out there. I appreciate so much. It just knocked me back into puberty, as you can see with my voice crack. It's been fun. We didn't get that far with this character, but that's okay. Gotta take our time. That's another thing I need to do. It's not a race. It's all about the experience. It's all about the drive there. One of the things my wife always knocks me for, and it's due to the nature of my job. I get a lot of large chunks of work where I work and bust out, but then I get some nice breaks. Kind of like I front load a lot of my work. There we go, gaffer jack's done. So what I do is I find myself always just looking forward to the next big break. And my wife hates that because I'll always be counting down, and she always says, stop wishing your life away. And it's true. I was talking to a dude the other day who was retired, and he's like, you know what? I used to always want to be retired, and the next thing you know, you're retired. You don't even know where the time went.
Pleased to meet you.
Did you find my gaffer jack, Shadow Song? Without my gaffer jacks, I can't tune my stintle pegs. I can't believe you found them. You must be the luckiest night elf in Kalimdor. Electropellers. We know you're lucky, but just how lucky are you, Shadow Song? One night I was wandering the roads of Darkshore. I was looking for a good river or lake to try my new self-propelled exploding duck decoy, and I think I was a little tipsy because I passed out and awoke hours later in Auberdine. My hair was singed and my bag of electropellers was gone. I must have dropped them in the water. I need those electropellers. Maybe you can fish them out of some lake or stream in Darkshore?
Be seeing you.
Not today. Not today. So, fret not. We have future fishing to do. We could fish here or here. Either way, we'll push forward and do that on another one. So, we have threshers to kill. On the next episode, we'll kind of take a piece at this. I think we'll go for the striders. We probably could find some. We'll kill those threshers. We'll get those highborn relics. We'll go into Bashal Aran and just at least turn that in. And fine, we'll fish for his electropellers next time too. That'll probably take us through most of that level. Actually, and we're almost level 14. Alright, cool. So we got another episode of the Pipe 5x5. Thank you everyone so much for watching and for listening. I hope you enjoyed the freaking heck out of all the fishing. See you next time on Lore of Warcraft.